Hey everybody, another video here for you today. Now, I'm not sure if I can upload this Saturday or Sunday, but when I did my Illinois Mound video yesterday, I was reminded of this place and I wanted to talk about this the next time I talked about Illinois. Then I forgot about it. I thought, I'd do it some other day, but nah, that day's going to be today. Right down here is a pretty big mystery. This is a little different than other ancient America videos. This is not about mounds, this is about the stone wall mystery. This is called the Giant City Stone Fort site, and it's right down here. You can make it out pretty good here on Google Earth, right down here. This is not a small stone wall. It's been fairly reconstructed. A lot of people that came in here in the 1800s used this stone wall for building material, but the answers here, well, they're few and far between. Here's some just general information. The Giant City Stone Fort site is the site of a prehistoric stone enclosure located within Giant City State Park in Jackson County, Illinois. The stone fort dates to the late Woodland period and was constructed and used between the period between 800 or between 600 and 900, and that is just a guess. It is one of 10 such sites known in southern Illinois. All 10 were constructed either on promontories or hilltops. The Giant City site is in the former group as it sits atop a sloped ridge. The purpose of these enclosures is unclear. While archaeologists originally theorized that they were military fortifications, the present archaeological consensus suggests that these sites were used as meeting places or ceremonial locations of some nature. Could you be a little more general? But personally, when reading about this, I don't think they have a clue, but here's some remnants of these stone walls. And people that came in here, the early settlers, used these for building material, and then they were partially reconstructed. But here's what sits up here today. I will leave a few websites below. I guess they have a walking trail up here, a third of a mile long. You can go check out these ruins, but no good answer, as far as I can see, as to when these things were built. This was a very interesting PDF that goes over many periods of history here. Gives a little diagram of the park, but it says human occupation here goes back about 10,000 years. They first started making this into a park in 1934. Archaeological work went on here in the mid 1950s, but it wasn't until 2001, I believe, in that time period. Southern Illinois did some work here, and they determined, based on what they found, these are prehistoric ruins. Here's a look at one area right nearby in this Giant City Park here. I guess this is called the Street of the Giants here. Here's another look at the area. I'm assuming at some point in time, local legend associated this place with giants, maybe. Now, right above the site, I noticed this right down here. Is this a natural feature? But you notice that right there? Is that a mound or is that just a natural hill? That caught my eye right there. That looks pretty symmetrical. That could just be a natural feature. Maybe, maybe not. Here's a video I found. A guy visited the site here. I will leave this link in the description and at the end of the video. It says Stone Fort Trail. This trail contains a 285-foot prehistoric stone wall. It is believed to be a relic of the Lewis people who inhabited this area during the late Woodland period between 400 and 900 AD. Length a third of a mile. I think that is the pathway, but 285-foot stone wall. Here's one look at the stone wall ruins in here that I don't think there's any good answer to. A lot of guesses. Here's another look at the stone ruins. Any good thoughts on these? Please leave it in the comments below. Of course, in the New England area, the Northeast, a lot of these are associated to early settlers. But is that really a good answer? Does that fit? Well, here we have a mystery, stone walls. I think it's pretty fascinating. Stops at another sign here. It says the first written report of the stone fort appeared in 1883. And here is a very old pic. And I guess this wall was 10 feet thick at some points. But here you get an idea how big the wall was. My viewers are pretty opinionated. So any thoughts on who built these, when and why? Please leave it below. That is the Giant City Stone Fort site in Illinois. Why do they call it the Giant City? Well, that might be a myth. Maybe somebody can fill me in on that one. Near Southern Illinois University in Carbondale, the Salukis. But I did not want to forget about that one again. That's why I'm doing it today. Ancient America, pretty good mystery. Hope you thought that was cool, and you all have a very nice day.